Hello and welcome to this presentation on the Alice Smith School Sixth Form. I'll make no bones about it. I'm very biased, and I'll be saying and talking about why I think that the Alice Smith School Sixth Form is the top sixth form in Malaysia for British education and one of the top sixth forms for British education across Southeast Asia. We have about 180 students, 90 in Year 12, 90 in Year 13, from all across the world. The majority, about 65%, are international, and the remainder, the 35%, are Malaysian. And they could be Malaysians who've been with us throughout their schooling, or indeed a proportion who come at the beginning of Year 12, including students from the Malaysian system who have a scholarship with us, whether that's 50% scholarship or 100% scholarship, and I'll tell you a little bit more about them later on in the presentation. We are a fully inclusive school and sixth form, and what I mean by that is that we take students of all abilities across the ability range, and we have a curriculum that caters for all students across the ability range. In a recent report by COBIS, which is the international schools body, and I quote, "The support for the sixth form students is excellent. They receive clear guidance and advice which assists them to make sensible subject choices linked to their achievements to date, aspirations and university choices." So that was March 2019, where we got fantastic feedback from the COBIS report. As you can imagine, at a top international school, our academic performance at A-level is outstanding. In 2019, 52% of students gained A-star or A grades at all A-levels, and 33% of students achieved straight A-star grades. These are fantastic achievements academically, but as I said earlier on in the presentation, and this is very important, we are not a sixth form that caters solely to high ability students. We will take a whole range of abilities, and we pride ourselves on ensuring that the curriculum and higher education provision suits all learners, and that's a core part of our being. The curriculum, we are very lucky because of the size of the school and the size of the sixth form that we are able to offer 24 A-level subjects and also the EPQ. The EPQ is the Extended Project Qualification, and this is a fantastic course that is widely recognised, particularly by British universities, and if you like, is a dissertation or an extended project similar to the one you get in the IB program. As you can imagine, in a top international school, maths and the sciences are very popular, but we are particularly proud that we are able to offer a whole range of additional subjects, particularly in the humanities and in the creative arts field. We are also particularly proud of the academic support, coaching and mentoring that we are able to give to all of our students, particularly the academic coaching. Every student gets one-to-one support through a dedicated member of staff at some point during the school week. We have a full-time member of the sixth form staff whose responsibility is to track students with their academic support and provide coaching and mentoring for those students, particularly some students who are finding the A-level program difficult. The coaching philosophy at the sixth form is one that runs throughout the school. We have trained coaches amongst the staff, and increasingly we are coaching students to be coaches for their fellow students. In the sixth form, a core component is student leadership. We have 4 head students and over 60 student prefects. The student leadership is an integral part of the sixth form, and that the strengths and the skills that they gain with school leadership takes them far beyond the school itself. Higher education provision, particularly when doing their applications to university, evidence of student leadership is highly sought after, particularly at universities in the US. We also encourage students to get fully involved in the school life by doing extracurricular activities. The sixth form regularly puts on musical productions, works with charity. We encourage the students to try new things, new sports that takes them out of their comfort zone. We have boxing clubs, climbing clubs, and a whole range of other activities. The charity side of things, as I mentioned, is an extremely important part of the sixth form life and is highlighted by the annual charity dinner, where the Year 12 students actually serve the people who come to the dinner, and a fantastic event. As I said to you before, we have a significant minority of Malaysian students who come to us having been awarded scholarships and bursaries. Bursaries can also be given to students who are currently at the school, and scholarships are awarded to Malaysian students who have shown particular academic aptitude, who come for an interview, and who can get scholarships of up to 50 and 100%. And the school has a lot more detail on that, which you can find out about. The university process is, of course, a key component in the Alice Smith sixth form. We pride ourselves that 84% of the students last year got to their first choice universities, wherever that might be. We have a large number of students going through the UCAS and the British system, but we also cater for students who are intending to go to universities all around the world, particularly Hong Kong, Singapore, the US, Canada and Australia. We have a dedicated team of 3 full-time higher education counsellors. We are very proud of these 3 because none of them are teachers. They are actually full-time, fully qualified higher ed counsellors, all coming from the UK. Every year, a sizable number of our students start the Oxbridge Process, approximately 15, and we're delighted this year we've had 4 offers from Cambridge to do a whole range of subjects, and we also have 2 ex-Oxbridge students who come in to help with the preparation for the examination, the Oxbridge examination and interview process. Also, students who are applying to the US and to Canada, which again is a sizable minority, are taken through the process which is different to the British process, and we're delighted by the number of universities from the US and Canada that come to visit us throughout, particularly through the autumn months. This year we have a student going to Yale, a head student who's got an offer at Yale, and we also have several students who have been given offers to Ivy League universities in the US. Again, we have a minority of students who are applying for medicine, predominantly in the UK, but also in other countries. During the course of the week, all students attend a higher education lesson where they are taken through the application process of wherever it is they intend to study. So just to summarize, I know this is a brief introduction into the Alice Smith sixth form, and of course you can find more details on the website and from the admissions team and through contacting us directly. I go back to what I said at the beginning. I'm unapologetic that in my claim that the Alice Smith sixth form is one of the top sixth forms in Malaysia and also in Southeast Asia as regards international schools. The evidence I'm going to support to that is some of the 5 key components I've talked about during this presentation. Number 1 is we achieve year on year extremely high academic results for A-levels that would put us on a par with some of the top private schools in the UK. We are very fortunate because of the size of the sixth form and the school that we are able to offer 24 A-level subjects across the academic board, all taught by highly experienced professionals. We have a dedicated team of 3 to steer students through the higher education process, and all those counsellors are full-time. We provide a whole range of extracurricular activities as diverse as boxing, as musicals, creative arts. And number 5, we accept students of all academic ability, and we pride ourselves that we are able to accommodate a whole range of students taking a whole range of different subjects. I hope this gives you a taste of what the Alice Smith Sixth Form is about, and I hope that you have been interested enough by this talk to explore further into the possibility of your child studying the Alice Smith Sixth Form. Thank you.